Norton Children's Hospital is offering COVID-19 booster shots now for kids ages 12 and older.
WDRB's Lauren Smith explains why health experts want kids to get boosted and why they now have their eye on something called flurona.
Norton Healthcare says right now it is not seeing a big increase in kids being hospitalized from COVID-19. But one Norton doctor says parents should not roll the dice. Right now, there are 24 kids at Norton Children's Hospital with COVID, but most of those were admitted for something else and then tested positive.
So we're not seeing an increase in kids who are hospitalized because of COVID, at least not yet.
But now that the CDC has authorized booster shots for kids 12 and older, Norton is now scheduling appointments. Dr. Bryan urging parents to bring their kids in, even though the risk of severe disease from COVID is relatively small.
Yes, many kids have mild or asymptomatic disease, but you don't want your child to be the one who develops a severe COVID pneumonia or develops multi-system inflammatory syndrome.
But Bryan says she's worried that less than half of Kentucky's kids have gotten even their first dose.
What that tells me is that parents still have questions, and we need to get them answers to their questions.
And while local hospitals continue to battle COVID-19, they also have their eye on the flu. Cases are spiking, and Louisville is now also seeing what's being called flurona.
It's just basically where you have a COVID infection and you also have an influenza infection on top of that.
Dr. Jason Smith of U of L Health says so far it does not appear that either infection makes the other worse.
As long as they don't develop respiratory symptoms from either one and they don't progress to some of the other complications that occur, then I think we're okay.
But Smith says it's something to keep an eye on. Health experts say while Omicron does appear to be less severe, many more people are being infected. And there's continuing concern the sheer numbers could overwhelm the healthcare system. In Louisville, Lauren Smith, WDRB News.